may I just set this off? You heard Deontay Wilder sit right there.
Yeah.
Say, I want Anthony Joshua. The question is, does he really want me? Do you really want Deontay Wilder?
I think it's simple. When I've listened to what he's been saying, that there does need to be one champion and one face. And we've both got an opportunity where I have no mandatories, he has no obligations. I'm more than willing to fight Deontay Wilder. I'm very keen to make that fight, but no fantasy contracts, just reality. You know, bringing our worth to the table and bargaining and negotiating what we're worth and making this fight happen.
You say to Joshua, hey baby, now it's time to shut up or put up.
You're gonna fight him?
Hey, I'm really ready back now. A heel Wilder is a dangerous Wilder.
You come back here to fight.
I'll come anywhere in the world to fight.
Anthony Joshua fired back at Deontay Wilder's call-out, making it clear he is ready to step into the ring but only under serious terms, not unrealistic deals. He stressed that this is a fight that must happen, calling for proper negotiations instead of hype and empty talk.
The reality and the scheme of things, it's a fight that we have to have. We're both in the same generation, the same era, we're both heavyweight champions of the world. So with that being said, as I said, like, there's no fantasy contracts. It's a situation where it's reality. Like, I don't like coming to a stage in my career when I'm just talking about what I'm worth and negotiations and what we're bringing to the table. It's a fight.
After defeating Derek Chisora by split decision, Deontay Wilder wasted no time calling out Anthony Joshua. He approached him immediately after the fight and made it clear he wants their long-awaited showdown next.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We're ready for this. He's scared.
Joshua was ringside for the Derek Chisora vs. Deontay Wilder fight, openly supporting Chisora throughout the contest point for interview. Wilder revealed in a post-fight.
How you doing? Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me. It's good to see you.
You too. Hey, if Wilder wins tonight, do you climb in there and knock him out?
Chisora would have done it already. It's a great fight. Wilder, former world champion, and Chisora, who's a veteran for everyone.
You've had so much history with Chisora. Wilder and you have been talked about in the same breath for the last almost 10 years. Both of these men may be coming to an end of their career tonight. How does it feel, and what do you think about what both of them have brought to the sport so far?
They both contributed massive amounts to the sport. I'm really rooting for Chisora. He was one of my idols, one of the guys I looked up to when I first started. You know, our amateur coaches on the other side there, and we're just here to pay homage to one of our local fighters, really. Yeah, I'm here to pay him the respect he deserves. He won a 50 fight, so we came out to support him.
This may be the last time you get this question, but if Wilder is successful, you know you got...
I don't want to talk about myself. People know what I'm about. People know what I'm about. You don't even have to ask that question. People know what I'm about.
He spoke directly to Anthony Joshua, telling him, "Now let's get it on," as he pushed for their long-awaited clash. He declared himself ready for anyone in the division, insisting his confidence, passion, and personality make him a dominant force in heavyweight boxing.
You exchanged a few words with Anthony Joshua.
It wasn't exchange. I mean, it wasn't a few words. You know, I dapped up with him and I said, now let's get it on. And it was simple as that.
Is he invite you on next, Deontay?
I'm ready for whoever. You know, it's whoever. As long as these guys is in the heavyweight division, I'm here. You know, like I said, you can call me Mr. Clean because I want to clean the whole division. The heavyweight division is nothing without Deontay Wilder. The character that I bring, the things that I say. What other fighter you know make things go wild? From the things that he say from different interviews, so I don't know not one. You know, and with that being said, you need that type of character. Somebody that's real, somebody that's passionate about what he say, and unapologetic for what he say, because I feel what I say and I mean what I say. These are not emotions that I speak from. This is passion in my heart that I speak from. A lot of these guys are scared to speak about certain things, especially in just, you know, they're scared.
Joshua believes a fight with Deontay Wilder is inevitable, as fans have demanded it for years. He highlighted the explosive clash of styles, his powerful left hand against Wilder's dangerous right, calling it a perfect matchup that promises a knockout.
For a reason, everyone wants Wilder to win because that's the fight everyone wants to see. So Wilder's got a big right hand, I've got a great left hand. So it's going to be a matchup of a great boxing match, and that's the one that everyone wants to see. So we had a meeting about that. It's a great potential.
He also responded to Tyson Fury predicting that Wilder would knock him out into rounds, brushing it off by saying Fury has made similar claims before. Joshua insisted he no longer takes such predictions seriously and remains fully focused.
Fury said some things about you, as Tyson Fury always does. He said if you were to fight Deontay Wilder, that fight ends in 2 rounds, you'll get knocked out. What do you make of that opinion, from Tyson Fury?
Wow, that's the same man that betted on Charles Martin to beat me, Joseph Parker to beat me. So the first time I would have listened, the second, third, and fourth time you get it wrong, you start realizing that he's a bit of a waffler. So, guys, Tyson Fury just doing what Tyson Fury does. He even said that he spoke to McGregor on the phone, and that was a lie as well. So what can we believe when it comes to Tyson Fury these days?
Eddie Hearn reacted to the call-out without dismissing it. He was seen gesturing toward Joshua when asked about Wilder's challenge, suggesting the final decision depends on AJ and his team rather than ruling the fight out.
Jay, proper willing Dell on ringside. Is Deontay Wilder still a fight of interest?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a big fight. It's a big fight. Well, Wilder boxed well, to be fair. He was under a lot of pressure, took some good shots. I thought he started to get his confidence a little bit, because obviously his confidence has been lacking. I thought it was a great fight. You know, listen, he was tough for Dell. I thought the right man won. Close fight, but Dell was amazing. It was always going to be that kind of fight. Respect to both. It's a decision for Derek, but I think he's done incredible in the sport. I don't think he's got a lot more to do.
Deontay Wilder has repeatedly claimed he would knock out Anthony Joshua if they ever meet. However, Joshua strongly rejected those claims, calling them unrealistic. He made it clear no one is avoiding the fight and said such statements do not reflect reality.
Yeah, I deliver what I was supposed to deliver years ago. I deliver what they ran from. I deliver what he asked for $50 million for. I'm gonna give him a $50 million knockout.
I honestly listen to what people say sometimes. They're avoided, this person's running. I honestly think some people are deluded. Really, I do think that they've got some sort of a long-term concussion, because no one's running. In terms of 50 million, I'm a businessman. If there was 50 million on the table, you think I'm not gonna take it?
Anthony Joshua explained that past negotiations with Wilder's team collapsed mainly due to financial disagreements. Both sides failed to agree on a fair split, with Joshua believing his star power justified a larger share of the purse, rather than an even split.
Canelo's the biggest engine in the sport. In fact, you are the #1 star in worldwide boxing. Canelo is 2, close, but you're #1 right now in the absence of Floyd Mayweather. And you put 100,000 people in Wembley. So I get your argument. I have the economic clout. He's not coming in as partners. I should get a bigger slice of the pie. Let's have a realistic negotiation.
A realistic conversation. #1, I feel like if you have to draw to be classed as heavyweight champion of the world, that's not where I'm going for. I'm knocking people out straight up, through and through. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder drew. Let's not beat around the bush, and that's not how I want to retain my titles. And it's good because there's enough people in the playing field to be named great heavyweights in this era, which is...
On the other hand, Wilder has stated that he once offered Joshua a guaranteed $50 million to make the fight happen, claiming Joshua turned it down. Wilder believes this proves Joshua was not serious about the fight and avoided the opportunity.
I gotta ask you about Anthony Joshua, because everyone wants that fight to happen.
You dare not.
I have to. I have to. Everybody wants to see it. Why isn't it happening?
I mean, he was just a coward, just straight out. He was just a coward. He didn't want to fight. You know, when a guy allows his people to not accept $50 million, that's a guarantee. Yeah, you don't want to fight. You know, when a guy offered me $15 million flat fee, although that's the worst offer in boxing history, pertaining to a fight of this magnitude, they still didn't want it, you know. So, with that being said, they don't want to fight. They just want to, you know, trick people, manipulate them, contradict, and just compulsive lie you.
After maintaining a low profile following a tragic car accident in Nigeria that claimed the lives of 2 close friends, Joshua has returned to training with focus and determination. Using the gym as part of his recovery, he is rebuilding both physically and mentally. Eddie Hearn has suggested there is no rush, but AJ is steadily preparing for a late summer comeback, potentially targeting major fights in 2026. His return to training shows he remains committed to boxing and determined to compete at the highest level again.
Also that you've been back in the gym and just feeling it out. Eddie's talked about that. What's that been like?
So good. So when I first started boxing, I use it to kind of control my mindset, and it helped me with my mental health, for example. I was getting in a bit of trouble. Boxing helped change my mindset, and same again, it's helping me get through life now. Sports in general, fitness, wellness, amazing. It's amazing.
I mean, mentally tough doesn't even describe what it requires for you to be through.
Yeah, let's go with the fighting. It just helps. I think fighting and health and wellness is amazing in general.
This is where I was going with that, was the fact that you linked up with Usyk, another guy